about it in the book, or we can talk afterwards, but we time it. We name it, so we call it special time. I have clients who call it heart time. It doesn't matter what you call it, but it's important to give it a name so that your child can start asking for it. So he's got a name for it, he can ask for it. And during that time, your child is leading. So whereas in quality time, you might say, hey, sweetie, let's go to the park and play. In special time, you would set a timer and you would say, and it doesn't have to be for a long period of time, you could say, oh, sweetie, I've got 10 minutes. We can do anything you want. So he's leading. You're not deciding what you're going to do, or if he decides he wants to bake a cake, he gets to put in whatever he wants. Even if it's, some water and some green food coloring and some dog food and whatever. For 10 minutes, he bakes his cake, and you are just pleased. Your job is to just be pleased with him, whatever he does. So it's a little bit different than the quality time. I'll just share a quick little story with you that illustrates it. So once I felt like one of my boys was struggling in particular, and I felt I really needed some time with him. I said, let's spend a day together, you and me. Let's just go have a day. And we had a super fun day. We went, we hiked around, we sat by the water, we watched the boats, we ate yummy food somewhere. It doesn't matter. We had a really nice day together. We laughed and all that stuff. We got home. I'm not kidding you, 12 hours we were together, and we walk in the door and he goes to me, Mom, we forgot to do special time. I'm like, and I thought, oh goodness. So, it has a different tenor. He knew we missed it. We had a super fun day together, and he wasn't saying it wasn't fun, but we didn't do special time, right? We sat and talked, but if my phone rang, I answered it. I can't do that in special time. Special time, everything else goes away from me as a parent. I can't, fold the laundry, and I can't answer my phone, I can't check Facebook, I can't, nothing. I'm only 100%, eyes on him, heart on him. And so he recognized that. Yeah, yeah, and I'll show another little story just because it's about how special time can work. So, a different one of my boys once when he was little, he used to really, really struggle when I would go out in the evening. If it was to go out with friends or to teach or whatever it was, the kind where they hold onto your leg and won't let go, and the crying and the screaming and your heart is breaking, that kind. And so finally I thought, oh, well, let me try doing special time with him before I leave and see what happens. So I started doing that, and the goodbyes got a lot easier. And then not too long into the future, maybe a few times of me offering it before I left, and the goodbyes being easier, he said, I would say, sweetie, I'm going out tonight with some friends. I'm going to be leaving at 7 o'clock or whatever. And then he would say, Mom, can we do special time before you leave? So he made that his. He recognized that he felt better and that the evening felt better if we could connect in that way before I left. And then he could ask for it. And it's beautiful also because here's this little boy taking care of his emotional well-being, right? He recognizes, I'm struggling in this place, but I can ask for help. So I want my boys to be able to ask for help when they need it. I mean, this is one of the problems, right, as they grow. So just an example of how just doing something really simple like that can really change their behavior and then our behavior too.